Hi, Scorpios, and welcome. A very, very fresh welcome to your weekly readings. This is my first time ever doing weekly readings, and I hope that you like them and the message resonates and it reaches all of y'all across the globe who needs to hear it. Now, I'm just gonna get right into it. The theme or the base or the core is you have the Son of Earth or the Knight of Pentacles. You have the Five of Fire or the Five of Wands. And then you have Transformation. Now, with these three, I feel like there can be a few different scenarios because obviously there's more than one batch of sculpts out there. So, yeah, okay. I feel like you are focused and you are working on something very diligently, whether that's positive or negative. I just feel like that's what the base of what this is saying. I also feel like a new cycle has begun in your life, and you are eager and ready to put your all in it. That's what in the traditional decks. This is what the Knight of Pentacles means. Okay. Or maybe having some confusion or some stress or some bad thoughts when in regards to an earth sign. That could be this presence can actually be a person, and that's why you want to do transformation. You want to start over. Something's got to give with this person. That can be the message for some of you, but then for the others of you, I feel like a new cycle has begun and you're ready in your life. You're ready to put your all into it, but it may be a little bit stressful. That's probably why the presence of this Five of Fire is here. Maybe have a little bit of inner conflict, but I feel like you're well equipped because that's why the Son of Earth is here. Some of you may be starting a new job and there may be a little bit of competition or friendly competition going on in this new environment. Then for the others of you, I feel like you might have been fighting yourself for too long about something. And now you want to put it to rest and change, or you know that change has come with this transformation card, or the death card, or your card, because the death card in the traditional decks is what transformation is, and that's known as the Scorpion card. Now, Scorps, in regards to your work life, I feel like you may have to step outside of your comfort zone for some of you. The two first cards that came out, there's going to be a few different stories. The two first cards that came out, you have the big wheel or the big medicine wheel, which is equivalent to the world in the other traditional decks. Like I think, did I say this is a Native American one, which is beautiful and it has different kind of wisdom meanings and stuff than the traditional one. And then you have balance, but it's in reverse. So this message may be that you may have to step outside of yourself and your shell and be more present and out there in the world. May have to present yourself in some way, maybe a little fearful, but this will help you to realize your potential. But then the two other cards that dropped out, maybe I should have just laughed at that, right? But no, I want to keep sharpening it. And then you received Chaos, which is equivalent to the Tower card, and then negative thinking. So maybe you may be your own worst enemy in this new work setting. Maybe that's what it may be saying. Or it could be saying that this sudden shock or revelation may be causing you to feel like your back is against the wall. Maybe some of you may be hit with some sort of suit or something regarding the law. And for some of you, these four may mean termination or the loss of a job or a loss of a client. Because the world can mean like, okay, that's the way the cookie crumbles. This is the cycles of life. The flow of life is faded, is destined. You're completed now. This cycle is complete. And it may be leaving you a little bit uneasy and a little bit not sure where to go. There may be some injustice and everything feels like it's all shaken out. So that could be the message for some of you. And then when it comes to your emotions, you've got the 3 of Earth. And then you've got the 3 of Earth. Earth is Pentacles. Capricorn, Virgo, and Taurus. For your work life, for your emotions, I feel like maybe you're focused on a lack of teamwork because you've got the 3 of Earth, which is a beautiful card, but it came from reverse. It often speaks of growth, unity, group work, teamwork, things of that sort. But I feel like this is saying that this is a lack of teamwork or injustice within a system, or you're focusing on the stagnancy or growth within a particular something. You focused on not getting recognition for the work that you have put out for some of you or done, or maybe you're just focused on how 3 is a crowd. So whatever that message may be for some of you, 3 may be a crowd, and whether it's love, whether it's work, family, that's just what you focus on, the reverse meaning of the growth. And then for the singles, you have the 7 of Air in reverse, or the 7 of Swords in reverse, which speaks of futility or a waste of time. But in reverse, it means kind of like a positive omen. It means less sneaky. Maybe you're starting to realize certain things. And then you've got integration. So with integration upright and futility in reverse, I feel like these single Scorps, like, you're not trying to waste your or nobody else's time, pretty much. You're staying from I feel like you're trying to stay from underneath the radar, and you're focusing more inward with this integration card here. Your talents, your crafts, and what you can do to best master yourself is your focus for these single Scorpios. And focusing on working in balance to balance your yin and your yang, or your masculine and your feminine energies, so that you can fly like an eagle. Dun, 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 dun. Come on and fly. I forget the name of that song, but I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. Okay, for coupled Scorpios, you got the life force. What jumped out next to that was the shaman, or the hierophant. And then what jumps out next to that is the 6 of Water in reverse. Now, I don't know why this water came up in reverse. I feel like it should be a little bit more of a positive omen, so I'm just going to read it in a positive kind of way. Stick a star. These cards are so beautiful. I get excited just looking at the artwork. I'm gonna allow me. But I feel like you couples are going strong. No, but you guys are going strong. Like, you got life force. This card popped out. Like, life force is strength or justice, they try to say for this deck. But this looks more like strength to me. Like, it's depiction of the strength card in the traditional deck. So there's a lot of love, harmony, and sweet whispers of sweet nothings in your ear. I feel like this. Oops, the daisy. I feel like this relationship has a lot of history. And that may be what the presence of the 6 of Cups is. Let's turn this up, right? I just feel like it needs to be up, right? Or an axe may be about to come back into the picture with a gesture or an offer of love. Maybe that's why it was in reverse. So you're about to rekindle. This may even lead to marriage if you're not already married. That may be what the presence of the shaman or the hierophant in the other decks means. I feel like you just definitely feel supported and strong, and long-lasting energies are surrounding you. You may even revisit somewhere in your past together with your lover. And you may even renew your vows or renew your commitment to one another if you're not married. Okay? The oracle message that popped out for you is start. You are starting a new phase in your life. Step forward with confidence. Boom, and then you've got Moon Goddess. The light in the darkness is continually reborn, rejuvenates your life. And then also, I have these cards. I haven't really made use of them, but I really love them. The Soul cards by Deborah Koff. And they're brilliant. They don't have any meaning. Basically, I'm just going to show it to you and let you just interpret what you think this means. What do you think this message is for you this week, Scorpios? I'll give you my interpretation before I close and seal the deal. I feel like this is saying to you guys to recognize that you are, to free yourself, or to recognize that you are protected in some sort of way from yourself, because it almost looks like this is birthing from her own womb, from her own body or her own consciousness or her own being. So realize that you are protected from within yourself and from spirit. Or just realize that there is a benevolent force that is always around you no matter what. So maybe you can tell me in the comments below what you think this is telling you, what this picture is saying. Okay? Thank you so much for listening, Scorpios. I hope that that was informative for you, and I really, really, really hope that you enjoy your week. Bye-bye. Peace.